Yeah, well, like for the moment, knock on wood, but no injuries. I mentioned that I had a bad knee injury, and after that, I was really aware of how much it sucks to be injured, and so I've just been really, trying to avoid that, and I think that's really like a key to just. Like for me, I've never been trying to make any big, huge leap in my climbing, but just maintain what I what I can climb and just try to improve bit by bit over the years, and by staying injury free, that just helps you just build your base over time.
It's like impossible because you try to do more moves all the time, and you lose in one finger
Yeah, I think you have to just, go slowly, and you really have to listen to your body, maybe your mind's telling you that to try again, but maybe, if you feel a little bit sore or something, you have to listen, and maybe it's, good to take a break at that moment, so I think that's really key, just listening to your body and just knowing when to say when, because, it really sucks to be injured, so. I don't really have any big secrets, but I guess warming up is a good good way, and listening to your body. I think that's the best advice I can give you.
Yeah, I have one.
Yeah.
Obviously, climbing is your job, and everyone has times in their lives, in their days when you just don't feel motivated. How do you keep motivated, and do you ever question what you do, or how do you get past that?
Yeah. Well, I definitely had a lot of time where I really questioned that, because I grew up, since I was just a little kid, I was in the world of climbing and being like a professional climber. So yeah, when I was 17 to 22, it was some years where I really kind of took a little bit of step back. I was still climbing, and participating, but. I did question it a lot, and I think it's something, you have to, I went through times where I wasn't sure if I wanted to continue climbing, because, I had just spent my whole life only climbing, and I wanted to, experience other things in life, but, I guess kind of, once you question those things, I kind of realized, well, actually, got a pretty good situation, I really love to climb, actually, so instead of fighting it, I might as well just, accept that and embrace it, and in doing that, climbing has become more meaningful for me, and just because I've accepted that that's my life, that's who I am, and so instead of kind of feeling conflicted about that, I've just kind of accepted that, and been able to put more energy into it, and try to do as best as I possibly can, and so it's become more rewarding for me, and for me, it's climbing. I feel more motivated than ever about climbing, and I think, for me, it's always stayed. I've been able to keep it fun. There's moments when you don't feel that psyched, but then maybe you feel obligated. Well, I should go and do some more training or something like that. And I think maybe it's my lack of discipline, but I've always just when I didn't feel like climbing, I didn't go climbing. And that's normal, because climbing is something we do for our whole life, and it's normal to not be 100% motivated all the time. It's impossible to be 100% motivated or climbing at your peak all the time. So I think you just have to listen to your body and your mind, and there's nothing wrong with that feeling, and because I've always listened to that, always the motivations come back like 10 times stronger every time, because it's just kind of a natural, evolution, that it's normal that, your motivation's going to go up and down, and then, when it comes back, then it's like, wow, this is so awesome, and, when it's not there, then maybe that's a sign to, focus on something else, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Any thoughts of developing a track climbing?
Här använder vi handen upp i luften. Precis så som vi har lärt oss en barnspel.
Yeah, but track climbing, I've done a fair bit of track climbing, in Yosemite and stuff. I guess like what Said was asking me about, like big wall stuff, you know, I'm really focused in this direction right now, and I can definitely see in the future, maybe doing more trad climbing. I'd actually really love to, it's kind of maybe my dream to find like a, you know, like a 98 plus trad route, but that isn't a crack, because honestly, cracks, they really hurt. And I really appreciate the style of clean protection and climbing up a wall with just putting in frames and stuff. But yeah, I really like the movement of sport climbing, just the fluidity. It feels really natural to climb in that way. Crack climbing on the other side, it really hurts. Yeah.
When you see the clips, can you sort of relive the moment, or like watching someone else climbing, or how does it feel, like being on a lecture like this?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm pretty used to it, you know. But you know, like I'm just happy that I can, I guess, share these moments. You know, it's cool because, you know, it would be hard for 300 people that come and watch me try jumbo love, you know. And it kind of works out good like this, that I can just film it and then I can bring it and show it to you guys. And so it's cool, you know, with, like I was saying, the guys from Big Up Productions and Momentum, they're some of my best friends, so it's kind of just like a good excuse that we can, that we have to go take trips and hang out together, and it kind of makes it fun, you know, that we're working together like a team to try to create like a cool finished product, you know. So it kind of gives it like another element to the whole project, you know. It's just it's kind of a creative process, and it's fun because it's with my friends, and we create like a really cool finished product that you know, people enjoy afterwards. So, but yeah, I guess it's, you know, and it's kind of cool, you know, when I'm trying to route and then I'll you know, fall and then I'll come down and like they'll show me the footage and be like, oh, that's what I did. I blew that sequence right there. It's kind of cool to use it as a tool too. Anybody else? Yeah.
One last.
Do you ever go back and repeat some of these milestone routes that you've done and really work hard on? Do you go back?
Actually, I went like 2 years ago. I was in Seus, and I went and Dave Graham was trying realization, and so I was just hanging out. I was actually bolting a different route right next to it, and I was just like, well, I'll give it a try, you know. And I had been bolting all day, and I just went and gave it a burn, and just for fun, you know. And I almost did it, but I fell at the very top. And but generally, you know, you don't really do that, you know, to go back and you're spending so much time just to do it, and you're like, once it's done, you know, move on, you know. But actually, you know, thinking about Espontas, that's like such a rad route. It's something that I could imagine going back and doing again and again because it's so perfect. So yeah, I was just want to say thanks a lot for coming, and I hope you guys got motivated and inspired, and I just wish you all the best of luck with everything, and yeah, lots of hard climbing and just lots of happiness. So thanks a lot.